All right, so here's a little thought experiment for you. What if we had a luxury building built in the 1930s, but then redone so it's a luxury commercial building with 3 units, 3,000 square feet, and unlike anything Edmonton's ever seen? What if I was to tell you it's not a thought experiment and it's actually a reality? Because that's my next listing over here. So this is the front entrance of the building, and we just saw the outside, and I want to show you the rest of this. So the first thing we walk into is this main staircase. It's fully lit with these beautiful windows off to the side over here, beautiful chandeliers. So as your customers are coming into the building, they're just greeted with a sense of luxury. We'll talk about the staircases in a little bit as well. They're ultra wide, very low rise, so they're very comfortable to use. And every single detail, as we did on the outside, is accounted for. So once you walk through the main building, we start walking through our first commercial unit, which is located here on the main floor. And you got to see how beautiful this place is. So with the main floor suite, which is what we're looking at right now, this is the first commercial suite in the building. And because it's on the main floor, you have these beautiful French doors that actually look out. So imagine, beautiful summer morning, you have your office and business over here, and you got these beautiful doors that just open up to this beautiful greenery. Isn't that beautiful? Love this. So these are really heavy, solid doors too. And come the winter months, you can definitely change things around. They put this beautiful fireplace, and every particular detail was paid attention to. So if you actually look at the seams of how they cut this marble, it's done in such a way as to make it seem seamless. This particular piece right over here is actually one solid chunk of marble with this fireplace cut exactly to spec, and it just made to look in such a way that it just has to be there and fits really well. So okay, so this would be your waiting area. This would be the reception desk. This would be part of the services that you're using, but this is how the area would look overall. So I'm gonna take you to one of our first offices, and you can see for yourself what it's all about. So this is our first office. One oversized window. You can see that the ceiling's been done in such a way. Beautiful imported antique chandeliers are part of this. They've been retrofitted with LED lights and just this beautiful tile flooring. So an executive style, top of the line, beautiful office. Just a perfect place to run your business from. So you can set it up a lot of different ways. One of the ways is you can have a few different desks here in this space, or you can use it as one of your service areas. So if you're a lawyer, if you're an accountant, etc., this is the space you would fully utilize. But this is one of 2 offices, so I'll show you the next one. It's actually even a little bit nicer. What do you think? Right? It's beautiful. So now we have 3 windows in the corner unit. So 2 of these windows are facing south. This one over here is facing east. So you get a lot of the morning and afternoon light, which even if we turned off the lights right now, it would just look just as bright as it is right now. A great space to do whatever service or work that you're working with and still have that luxury vibe. Now, I've said it before, but the builder has really paid attention to all the details, and I'm gonna show you a few of those details right now. So one of the things that I really like are just the things that they accounted for. This is a hand-carved wooden Moroccan influenced grill for the vent for the room. Okay, that's the air return. Over here, solid wood. And you can see that, the hub over here has just the right clearance, the door has just the right clearance, super heavy, beautifully thought out, just a beautiful space overall. So follow me into the next room. We do have a kitchenette over here. It's just currently still under development, but you have the option of putting a full kitchen in there for you and your staff to enjoy. One of the things that I really enjoy about this particular building is the amount of detail they put into the bathroom of all spaces. So this is the space that your clients and yourself will use. So you really want to have that beauty, that sense of luxury as people are walking in and seeing your property for the first time. So custom made, well thought out sink, and the whole area is done in such a way that it just screams luxury. It's super solid. It's not going anywhere. It's just beautiful overall. Beautiful pendant lights, gold accents over here as well. And of course, you know, your toilet over here. One additional feature that I really enjoy is they really future planned this particular building. So there's actually a full shower that can be installed behind this wall. You can eventually knock down this wall if you want to shower in this particular room, or it has its own separate door if you want to use it, if you want to build out a shower and have a separate door for it, as well as you can use it as storage for the moment. So it's really up to you. So this is the main floor unit. The next one we're going to see is the upper unit. So this particular staircase, once again, no expense was spared to make it. Once again, large oversized windows that just let in this natural light. So even as your clients are coming into the building and going to the upper floor for that particular commercial unit, you can just see how much natural light has been paid to this place. Lots of beautiful chandeliers, vaulted ceilings, all the minute details are accounted for. And really, you just have to see it to experience it. Let me show you this third unit over here, or second unit. So welcome to the top floor. This is one of the 3 units and one of the units you haven't seen yet. So definitely worth every moment of this. So what I really like is, once again, we're on the top floor. It's super beautiful. It's super well lit. The difference between this and the other floors is we have these beautiful vaulted ceilings, beautiful skylights, extra beautiful antique chandeliers. And once again, every detail, like every other floor, is fully accounted for. So we have west-facing, north-facing windows. This is your greeting area and welcome area for your clients. You would have your receptionist set out in this spot, and this would be the waiting area for your clients. Now, different color scheme compared to the other floors. And one thing I wanted to point out is, just like the other floors, they really thought out the fireplace component of it. They know that this is going to be the center of attention while people are waiting here. So this is one solid piece that's cut out exactly to specs for the fireplace. So it's just seamless. You have your ledge here and then another solid piece. So 2-3 pieces is this entire fireplace, which is beautiful. We have windows on either side, a lot of natural light pouring in, which is amazing. And then every single trim, every single detail is accounted for. So they have the same tile, the same marble that they used here throughout as the trim of this particular floor. So follow me into the first floor unit. We'll see the kitchen. The kitchen's just over here, but you're gonna have to see how beautiful this first floor office space is. Actually, not first floor, upper floor office, but first office. There we go. So check it out. Vaulted ceiling. We have a chandelier directly above me, another chandelier over here, lots of natural light. It doesn't matter what time of year you are doing your business, you have natural light pouring in, which is amazing to have. So there's a skylight up here, this large window over here. This particular unit also features a washer and dryer, and each unit has its own AC as well as furnace. Okay. Awesome. Let me show you the second office. So we're gonna get past the kitchen, take a quick glimpse at it, but trust me, I'll save that to the end. You're gonna see it later. So here's the second office. And like before, we have a south-facing and an east-facing window. So lots of natural light pouring in. Today is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So you can see that the light's coming off of the other buildings, but in the morning, you're still getting natural light that's coming in, which is really nice. And like before, every detail is thought about, every detail is accounted for, which I really like. They have outlets in every part of this particular office, so it's very usable. It's very friendly to set up multiple stations or multiple offices or multiple desks or whatever you need technology-wise. You have the outlets you need to service them. All right, follow me into the kitchen. So this little nook is really nice. It has a full kitchenette. I mean, you don't have the stove, but you do have a microwave, you do have a dishwasher, you have a fridge. You can expand this if you need to at a later time, but we felt that it was the right thing to do. It's just to set up in this particular model. Here we have our kitchenette. So you can sit here, you can have your breakfast, your coffee, your staff are able to come here and hang out, but you have the opportunity to fully utilize this space. So after your guests are over here waiting, they can come over here, grab a coffee, grab a water, grab a snack. It just depends on the type of business you have. So the last for this floor, and probably the most important, is the bathroom. Follow me as I show you that. Ready for this? I love this bathroom. If luxury was a bathroom, this would be its bathroom. So basically, a lot of well-detailed parts. So we have wall-to-wall tile. There's a build-out in the shower over here. We have this custom-made sink, pendulum lights before, natural light pouring in. But once again, all the particular details for this bathroom have been really well thought out. If you're looking for a luxury office space, it honestly doesn't get better than this. So last but not least is the lower suite that I'm going to show you. And one of the real key features that I enjoy is it has its own separate entranceway as well. So this leads to the alleyway. So it's just around the building here. So that's the second entrance into the building. So your clients can come in or exit through this if they would like, and lead you directly into the third suite. So let's go into the third suite and I'll show it to you. So once again, a very large open area that's great for your waiting area, your reception desk. This is where your people who are coming to your business are gonna wait. And once again, similar features to the other floors, this beautiful, well thought out fireplace. I believe it's only like 3 or 4 main large slabs of marble that comprise this. And once again, this is one solid piece that's been cut to the exact dimensions to make this feel seamless. And if you look just closely, just the little details, right? It's all interconnected, it's all one piece. So they hired like the right craftsman just to make this look exactly right. You have the returns that are hand carved, which are beautiful. And even though it's a lower suite, it's not, it doesn't skimp out on natural light. You have windows to the north, windows to the west, east, and south. This is still a fairly bright-sized unit, even though it's on the lower level. So follow me, I'm going to show you the kitchenette. So once again, a beautiful chandelier, a great functional space for coffee, for lunches, etc. This is a great space to utilize for yourself as well as your clients. So just super functional, well thought out, small dishwasher, good sized fridge, microwave, sink, but everything once again is really well thought out. Take you into the first office. So once again, tall ceilings. It feels fairly large in here. We have an east and a south face window. So just naturally beautiful light is coming into here year round. Love this particular office, really beautiful. And once again, I know I keep repeating myself here, but really the owner and the builder had spent so much time on the finite details. You have to observe this for yourself. Let me take you into the main office on this lower unit. What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it? So they did put a desk here and a beautiful chair just to showcase what it might feel like to have your office set up here. And honestly, it's super nice. So if you've been paying attention, this is the only unit with 2 fireplaces, one directly here in the office. And we actually have our first west-facing window, but very beautiful. I love the space. I love the natural light. It's definitely a very comfortable atmosphere. We have a black and white ceiling, hand-carved air returns, beautiful tile throughout. I would totally buy this for myself if I could. It's really that beautiful, but just a beautiful office space overall. So follow along as we go through this. What do you think? Right? Once again, wall-to-wall tiles, custom sinks, beautiful faucets, these beautiful golden pendulums. We have this beautiful shower over here. It's a very usable, functional space. And you have the opportunity to own this and call your own. But definitely, this is as luxury business offices go for in the city of Edmonton. So I hope you have enjoyed this tour. I'd love to show you this particular property in person whenever you're ready, but just absolutely beautiful, and it's something you can't miss. There's nothing like this building that's ever been built, at least to my knowledge, here in the city, and I'd love to show you this one in person.